Hello, my friends. Welcome to the What's Been Makeup chat. My head is getting cut off. Let's pull that up just a little bit. There we go. Hi, my friends. Welcome to What's Been Makeup chat. If you've never been here before, my name is Jen, and we're going to chat today. And I thought what would be really fun to do would be to revisit some old YouTube makeup tags. If you don't know, back maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, makeup tags were all the rage. All the big YouTubers did them. The last big one that I saw was the Ride or Die tag by Jaclyn Hill, which was, what, about 6 months ago, something like that. But people don't really do tags as much anymore. I feel like everybody's kind of in their own zone, you know, and there isn't a whole lot of like collective on YouTube anymore, except for the people that live near each other that can collaborate with each other, which is awesome. But for people that don't live near a bunch of other beauty YouTubers, the tags are really, really nice. So I tag everybody. If you have a YouTube channel and you'd like to reinvent these tags, you'd like to do them again, then feel free to do them. I think they're a lot of fun. I think also there might have been a little bit of drop in interest in them. I think people started getting kind of tired of them because they started getting a little stale. But I do still think they're fun, and I think you can get a lot of good information out of them. So today we're going to be doing 2 tags, and I have a backup in case we have extra time. So the first one is the this or that tag, and basically what it is we go through a this or that. So choose this or that. It's just a way to kind of get to know me better, for me to get to know you better. So you can feel free to leave your answers in the comments down below, or if you're here in the live chat, you can put in the live chat. I'm going to go over and look to and talk to you all about what your ideas are if you're in the collective brain of awesome makeup awesomeness this morning. We'll see what your answers are to this. And then the second one is the 7 Deadly Sins of Beauty tag. And if you know the 7 Deadly Sins, it's greed, wrath, gluttony, sloth, pride, lust, and envy. And there's a question that goes with each one related to makeup. One of them is not makeup related, which is kind of weird, but I think we're going to change it to makeup related because it's kind of an odd question. But we'll get there, we'll get there. So before we do, I am going to go ahead and take a quick break from talking directly at you and say hi to the collective brain of makeup awesomeness. I've welcomed them into my home, so I would like to be polite and say hello to them. And I'm so happy that they've taken time out of their morning to spend with me. So I am going to go over there right now and see what we've got. So we have Amanda. Good morning. She's the first one in here. Christina is here. So she's hope there's no problem with the webmaster today. It's her first time here. So happy to have you here, Christina. Elizabeth is here. First time in live chat for her as well. I'm just going to call you Keller. Keller, good morning to you. Kyla, good morning. Amber is here. And KG, Tabitha, our fabulous production manager, is here. She's talking about the little Easter egg I put at the end of What's Up in Makeup, the new show today. I gave you a little Easter egg at the very end. So if you watch the end, you'll find my little Easter egg I left for you. It's a gem, I tell you. It's a gem. Good morning to Nadine. Thank you for helping this week, being a What's Up in Makeup Facebook Hunter this week. I appreciate it. Lots of people joining the What's Up in Makeup Hunters group on Facebook. That is a no chatter group, just to let you know. If you want to chat about makeup, the Facebook group you want to join is What's Up in Makeup. That's where we have all of our discussions about everything coming out. The What's Up in Makeup Hunters is just simply a place to report and to show things that are coming out. The reason why is because it keeps our admin work to nothing, basically, on that, except for deleting comments under, because if there's no discussion, there can't be any conflict, and if there's no conflict, we don't have to moderate. So we have enough moderation going on What's Up in Makeup that we're trying to keep the hunters conversation free. So we and the other reason is it helps it so it doesn't bump the post, so that I can keep track of who has submitted something for that week, because all their names are scrolling at the end of the show, which is super, super cool. So those are the 2 Facebook groups. What's Up in Makeup is the one for chatter, and Hunters is the one to submit things for the show, to have your name scrolling at the end in case there was any needed to be any clarification on that. All right, let's keep saying hi. So thank you, Nadine, for being a hunter this week. Heather and Latina and Julio in the house. Melissa and Julie and Flory, one of our wonderful reporters. Check out her YouTube channel at Flory Sparks. Liz Plowman is here, and Erin and Banshee Muse and Aspen and Karen and Lauren and Eat Pure Soul and Amber and Reading Mom, some of my favorite people. So thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get into the chat. So I've got all the questions right here. Actually, I'm going to go down so that I can see what everybody's saying. I care more about that than I care about looking at myself. You guys have to tell me, though, if something's going on with the camera, though. Okay. Megan tried to post the link to the What's With Making group, and YouTube won't let me. Yeah, it won't. It's being a butthead. It doesn't let you post links, which is lame. Okay. So, what's going on here? Hold on a second. If you do apply to the Facebook group and you can't get accepted, make sure that you are answering the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, they're very easy to answer. If you're not getting in, that might be why, is you're not answering the questions correctly. If you, which they're not hard to answer. They're pretty easy to answer. If you have any questions, you can always email me or send me a message at JenWUIM on Facebook, and I can try to help you with it. Or if your account is private, sometimes it's hard for us to tell that you're a real person. We try to make sure that we don't get any spammers in there. So you know. Shelby says, congrats on 10 million views. Oh my gosh, I have to go off topic one more time before we do the thing. I have the bags. I want to show you. This is all for giveaway. So I've got this bag full of giveaway. And I've got this bag almost all the way full. It's probably about 7/8 of the way full with giveaway stuff. So there's going to be 5 winners of the giveaway. It's going to be this week. Watch out for the notification. I'll show you a couple of things. Got a cute little Luxie brush set. We've got some Urban Decay Vitamin Infused Complex Prep Spray, the B6 one. And we've got, dun dun dun, a Naked Heat palette. So that's some of the goodies that are in here, just to give you a little sneak peek. And again, there's going to be 5 winners. It's going to be a very unique giveaway. So definitely stay tuned for that this week. All right. So let's go ahead and go into the tag. So the this or that tag, it first starts with makeup. So the first question is blush or bronzer, and I am definitely a blush person. Bronzer kind of confuses me. I can use it, I can kind of figure it out, but like the whole contouring with the bronzer, like here, looks really weird on me. Like I feel like it's because my face shape is kind of ovalish and I don't need a lot of correction. You know, like when people say that they're going to correct, you know, there's people with like really narrow faces, really oval faces, things like that. I don't feel like I need that as much as maybe some face shapes. And I'm trying to like reference Wayne Goss here when he talks about correct. It's not that there's anything wrong with you. It's just that, you know, when people do makeup and they want to create certain face shapes, that's what they call it. They call it correcting, even though there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the term that people use. But anyway, so I don't really, it always looks weird on me whenever I try to do any of that. So I do blush. I love blush. Felicia says blush, and Christine says blush. Lots of blush people. Megan says bronzer. I wear blush and bronzer every day, though. I just don't get excited about blush. There you go. That's awesome. Sandra loves bronzer. Katie says, I would have to pick bronzer. Some days I just contour and bronze and skip blush altogether. Wow. Yeah, I've never done that. I think I've used bronzer as blush before. I've done that. Amanda says bronzer in the summer, blush the rest of the year. Jenna says bronzer. Georgia says blush. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one is lip gloss or lipstick. Definitely lipstick. I am not a big lip gloss person. I'm starting to get more into the lip gloss now that the shiny lips are coming back. I'm getting more into lip gloss. And also because liquid lipsticks are, they're drying, some of them. And I can't take it. I hate the way it feels. I hate the especially if it gets sticky. I'm trying out a bunch of drugstore liquid lipsticks right now. And when my lips go, and the skin sticks together and they pull, ugh. So I find if I put, like, not an oil-based lip gloss, but like a creamy lip gloss over top, it'll get rid of some of that stick. But that's really, I'm a big lipstick person. I like the opacity of it. Also, like, the lasting power of a lipstick is usually a lot longer. And overwhelmingly, everybody in chat saying lipstick. Barbara, Nadine, No Reason at All, Amy Lou Who, Devin says lip gloss. Shelby says lipstick. Sandra and Billy says both. Joanna says lipstick all the way. Yeah, Beth says lipstick. Tara says lip gloss ain't poppin' when you've got your hair flying into your face. That is a good point, Tara. That's a very, very good point. Felicia says it depends on the brand. That's a good point as well. All right, let's go to eyeliner or mascara. that's really hard because I feel like both are necessary. Well, if I had to choose, I would probably choose mascara just because I feel like I can wear looks without eyeliner, but I don't feel like I can personally wear looks without mascara because my lashes are non-existent. Like they literally go to here. Like they're so nothing, and you can't see them. You cannot see my lashes without mascara at all. My son has gorgeous, gorgeous. My 6-year-old, gorgeous lashes. And I'm so jealous. One is like my daughter does too. Nice dark. Ugh, I didn't get it. I didn't get that gene. Everybody's saying mascara. Oh, here we go. We've got some. Oh, wow, they're going really fast. Okay, so let's stop the craziness thing. Okay, Georgia says mascara. Dina says mascara. Charlene says mascara. Caramel Butterfly says pass on both. Jamie mascara. Melissa mascara. Tabitha, Witch Mom Davis Tabitha says mascara. Oh, it skipped down. Kyla says mascara. Devin mascara. I don't really wear eyeliner. Heidi says liner. Maria, eyeliner and mascara complement each other. I completely agree. Nancy says both, and Tish Cruz says mascara, blonde lashes. I skip eyeliner most of the time. I really like an eyeliner, though, especially a pen liner. I love pen liners, but if I had to pick, I would pick mascara. All right, next up, foundation or concealer. Probably BB cream. Foundation, concealer. I'd probably pick BB cream because I feel like BB cream is like, I don't know, I like a more light to medium coverage on my face because I don't have a lot of discoloration or blemishes and things like that. So I like BB creams, but I don't think when this tag was created that BB creams were a thing in the United States. I think they were still hanging out in Korea. I don't think we'd caught on yet. But yeah, so I would say BB cream. But I did just do my friend Debbie's makeup, and I just put concealer on her. She doesn't like foundation, and it looked really good on her, just a little bit of concealer, just to kind of spot correct things, and it looked great on her. Looked wonderful. Misha says concealer, and Tabitha says, Witch Mom Davis says foundation. Dana says concealer, I can do without foundation. Samantha, BB cream for me too. Felicia, concealer. Debbie, love the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm. The only time I used the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm, it turned gray on me. Like, it made me look like I did not have life in my body. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. Karen says Shape Tape can do it all. Gold in the South concealer. I can make up foundation with powder. That's true. There you go. Florence says both. Megan says foundation. Oh, no, I lost it. I lost Megan. But she said foundation. Alicia says foundation. Tam, foundation because I have every problem you can think of. Jamie, I can always use foundation as a concealer. Well, there you go. So you find foundation to be able to be enough coverage for what's going on there. There you go. Billy says CC cream. Anja says BB, CC, and any light coverage. And Mimi says It Cosmetics CC powder is so good. Just tried it yesterday. It is good. I do like that one. I do. I like it over top of a BB cream. I don't really like it as much on its own, though. All right, let's move on to neutral or color eyeshadow. If I had to pick, I'd go color. When this tag came out, I would have said neutral. But now I'm going to say color because I've really, really been loving the colors lately. You know, and I think that it's just because I got bored with the neutrals. I don't know if you feel that way or not, but I got bored with the neutrals. I was kind of tired of it. Except for the neutrals with some sparkle and glitter and shine. One thing I'm really appreciating lately with the level of shine that's coming out in a lot of the eyeshadow palettes, it seems like that even though my eyes have a little bit of texture on them, the shine isn't accentuating the texture like it seems to in some of my older palettes where it's like, whoa, holy moly, Crepe City, you know, and I don't even have that crepey lids, but I felt like it really accentuated, where I feel like some of the palettes recently, like the foiled formulas, are really not accentuating my fine lines much at all. Gabrielle saying color, Amber color. Dana says net neutral. I'm a plain Jane. Nothing wrong with that. Florid color. Alicia color. Tina both. Tabitha color. Love so color. Oh, color or glitter. Okay. Shauna says color, but you need transition color. Absolutely, totally agree. Aura depends on what I've got planned for the day. Yeah, I totally agree. Like today, I'm probably not going to wear a whole lot of color. Cheyenne says, I need my neutral mattes in my color looks. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree. I think they're talking about like with, you know, overall, you know, whether you use more color. Nemesis is neutral with pops of color. Yes, there you go. Beth, neutrals. Sherry says neutrals. Dorita says neutrals better for more mature women like me. You know, I think that it just depends on your personal style. You know, I think that if you're a more mature woman, that you can totally rock color. It just depends on. I mean, you don't want to go out full Mimi, you know, with the blue, not Mimi here, but Mimi, you know, with the blue and all of that, you know, with it being super loud, unless that's your style, which I'm not judging. Um, but I think that more mature women can definitely rock some color, especially like purples. I feel like anybody can rock purples, as long as it doesn't turn to gray, because I find a lot of purple eyeshadows will fade to gray, which is super, super annoying. I'm happy to see some greens coming into eyeshadow, because I feel like greens can look really beautiful on a lot of people. But purples, I think, is a great way to dip into color if you're not used to using colors. Let's do next one. Pressed or loose eyeshadows. I prefer pressed. Loose or messy, but I will use a loose eyeshadow here and there, especially if it's worth it, like the Makeup Geek, the duochrome shadows, the loose ones. I will use a loose shadow. Also, there's a brand called Glamour Doll Eyes that has really, really, really good loose shadows. And then Geek Chic is another indie brand that I love that makes really great loose shadows that are really unique. I feel like the indie brands with their loose shadows really have some unique colors. So that's my exception to the rule. Other than that, I'm definitely a pressed kind of person. Okay, chat's going crazy. Let's stop it. Boop. Monica, pressed. Shauna, pressed. Catherine, or cream. I'm not as big of a cream person because I find the cream tends to crease on me, or I'll use cream as a base and then put things over top of it, but a lot of creams crease on me for some reason. Dina says pressed. Natalie, pressed. Felicia, why are people calling me while chat is going on? They should know better. Alicia, pressed. Holly, pressed, although loose look beautiful. Christy, good morning, Christy. Debbie, love sugar pill loose powders. That's cool. That's good to know. I don't own any of those. Beth, if they're loose, I press them into pads myself, which is very smart. Jennifer, pressed, but the loose NYX pigments are beautiful. Mimi says, love the Mug Shimmers loose. Yes. Nadine, I got 2 of those loose pigments from the Wet n Wild Unicorn collection. I never use them because they're so messy. I just ordered a bunch of I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Wet n Wild last night because I wanted to try some of the Catsuit liquid lipstick, so I got some of the Unicorn stuff too, along with it, that I'll be reviewing, along with my other liquid lipsticks that I got, my drugstore liquid lipsticks. Working on that video. Hopefully it comes to fruition, because I keep saying I'm working on this video, working on that video, and then they never happen. Like the ordinary video, I still need to get that one out. It's not going to be next week either, but the Subculture palette will be next week. That one I'm determined. We're doing the giveaway video next week and the Subculture palette. That's my focus for next week. All right, anyway, moving on. Brushes or sponges? If I had to pick, I'd go brushes. And I'll tell you why, because my sink is a whole 9 feet out the door. I don't want to go wet my sponge. How dumb is that? How lazy am I that I don't want to take my beauty sponge and walk 9 feet out the door to the bathroom to wet it? That's the only reason why. I would say brushes over sponges because you don't need to wet them. Laura from Mrs. Lola Lynn's here. She says she loves the Wet n Wild cat suits. Awesome. I am really looking forward to trying those. I've heard wonderful things. Let's see. Elizabeth says brushes, and Ginger says brushes. Mimi says Feather River Body pressed. All amazing. I saw you left a comment about that this morning, Mimi, about the Feather River Body. I've never heard of Feather River Body until this week. So I'm going to have to look into it because Mimi vouches for it. So if Mimi vouches for it, it must be awesome. Christine says brushes. Amy, brushes. Laura from Mrs. Lola Lynn says brushes, but that beauty blender has my heart. I know. If I'm not being lazy, I like the beauty blender too. I like the Ulta brand one. Sarah says, Jen, keep a small spray bottle with distilled water. My vanity spritz my sponge, which is smart. It's smart. I should do the same thing. Julie says, just recently got into the new look, so I really don't know what's worth buying. Y'all probably know more than I do. Go join What's Up in Makeup, the Facebook group. Ask them any questions. Within like 10 minutes, you'll have an answer to any question that you want. Steph says, sponge for foundation and concealer and setting with powder. Man, you are complicated, Steph. Devin says, OMG, I love Feather River Body. Well, there you go. I'm learning all kinds of new things today. Pamela says, Jen, damp sponges with setting spray. Is that enough though? Is that enough dampness? Does it puff up when you just use setting spray on it? I would imagine it would still be like compact. I don't know, that's weird though. Okay, well, I'll try it. You guys know a lot of times people here know way more than I do. All right, we got to keep going. We're already 20 minutes in. Holy moly. All right, we're going to zip through the nails one real quick, but feel free to answer them in the comments or in the chat. Nails, OPI or China Glaze, neither. I would say Julep is my favorite, even though I'm about to cancel my subscription because that. If I had to pick between OPI and China Glaze, I'd probably pick China Glaze. Long or short, in the middle. My nails, I prefer my nails this length. Like, not super long, but not super short. If I had to pick long or short, I'd probably pick short. Because the real long nails, like Stephanie Nicole, how she says she can't, like, do this because she pokes herself in her nose, like, she just can't. That's too much for me. I can't even. Acrylic or natural, definitely natural. Brights or darks, it kind of depends on the season. I do brights in the summer and darks in the winter. But I did black a couple weeks ago, so... You know, I did black with some silver glitter because of the black sand beach we saw in Iceland. Flower or no flower? I don't know exactly what that means. Flower. Was flower a trend? Putting flowers on your nails? Maybe we'll say design or no design. I still love my nail stamping. I still do that. My Born Pretty store plates are still well in use. I love those. So it really depends on whether I have time or not. If I have time, I put designs on. All right, we're going to zip through the body, 1, 2, and then we'll spend a little more time in fashion. We've got body, fashion, hair, and random. So I'm going to zip through the body. Perfume or body splash? Perfume, definitely. Body splash is not really my thing. I don't find it lasts at all on my skin. It lasts for like 10 minutes and then it goes away. I don't know. But perfume tends to last longer, so I'd say perfume. Lotion or body butter, whatever I happen to grab. If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick lotion because I don't have super hydration issues. So I'd probably pick lotion. Body wash or soap, body wash. I try to use soap, but soap annoys me in that I have to like get the suds. Like I have trouble getting the suds going with a bar of soap. So I'm really a pump body wash kind of person, so I can put it in a poof and it's just faster for me. Lush or other bath company. Whatever's cheaper, so probably not Lush. I'm not really into bath products as much. My kids love bath bombs, thanks to my friend Nancy, who sent the kids a bunch of bath bombs. Now they're obsessed. So I watch them do bath bombs and things, but I take showers and I want them to be over as quickly as possible. Like, I am not a shower enjoyer. I just want to get in, I want to do what I got to do, and I want to get out. Like, I don't care. Oh, who was that just said body oil? Well, there you go. I do like Lush. I just feel like it's very expensive, and the stuff goes away too fast for it to be worth it to me. Especially like, you know, bath bombs and things. You spend $6 on a bath bomb and it's gone in like 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Come on. They're fun though. They are fun, but they're expensive. All right, let's talk about fashion, which is something that I am not great at. My friend Debbie says she's going to take me shopping. Not take me shopping, but she's going to go with me shopping and help me pick out some clothes for fall because I'm not good at fashion. I need someone to help me. Laura says Lush is overpriced. Yeah, I agree. Pretty Winning Mama says, I use Dr. Teal's bubble bath. Really? I don't know that. I'll have to look that up. All right, so jeans or sweatpants? Jeans. I'm a jeans person. I love jeans. If I had to choose jeans or shorts, I will wear jeans all summer long. I don't like wearing shorts. I don't enjoy it. I don't like my legs showing. I feel like naked when my legs are showing. I don't know what it is. My husband makes fun of me all the time. It'll be 95 degrees out and I'll have my jeans on. What is wrong with me? I don't like shorts. And ironically, I'm wearing shorts right now because all my jeans are dirty and need to do laundry. But jeans or sweatpants, definitely jeans. I don't wear sweatpants out of the house. I'll wear sweatpants to sleep, like for sleeping. I'll wear sweatpants, like absolutely. Like I love my sweatpants to sleep, but not to wear out. I don't judge anybody that does, but that's just not my thing. Long sleeve or short sleeve? What's it called? Cold shoulder. Both. I like a good cold shoulder. Of course, this was done 4 years ago, so cold shoulder wasn't a thing. But I love my cold shoulder tops and my off-the-shoulder tops. I love that. What do we got going on here? No Reason At All says, I don't like jeans, not comfy. I prefer skirts and dresses. Yeah, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't know what it is, why I don't feel comfortable. I love my two mastiffs says, I am so the same. I love my jeans even in the summer. Sweatpants are for bedtime. For me, that's the way I feel. Ginger says both sleeves, LOL. Yeah, both sleeves. And the season, too. I think that's kind of a weird one. Dresses or skirts? If I had to pick, I would definitely pick dresses because I can't coordinate skirts. I don't know how to match a skirt with a top. I have skirts. I don't wear any of them because I don't know what shirt goes good with them. Dresses are so much easier because it's already matched for you. You don't have to worry about it. Stripes or plaid? Neither. I don't wear either. If I had to pick, I guess some kind of stripes, I guess. But I'm not really into stripes or plaid. Kristen says a maxi skirt comes in handy in the hot summer, yes. And, you know, I have maxi dresses, but I don't have maxi skirts because I don't know how to match them. There's a nice split in the group between skirts and dresses. Flip-flops or sandals? I have to wear sandals because I have a busted right foot. If you don't know this about me, I have a crack in my second metatarsal that is still healing. It's been almost 3 years since I busted it at Generation Beauty by wearing booties to Generation Beauty 3 years ago. And it still hasn't healed completely, so I cannot wear heels anymore, and I cannot wear flip-flops anymore. I have worn a pair of flip-flops to the grocery store once, and I regretted it. So I have to wear sandals now. I have no choice. Flat sandals. It's very boring. Oh, by the way, as of now, I think I told you guys before in the chat that I was going to Generation Beauty in New York. As of now, I'm not going. I am hoping that I do get to go. I ran in... It was my fault. I'll just tell you real quick. It was totally my fault. I assumed that I was going to be invited to Generation Beauty by Ipsy, so I didn't reserve any money for it. And I was hoping to I thought I was going to get invited, and I didn't get invited this time. So at least as of now, there's still a chance I still could get invited because they're still trying to work out the last invites. So if I don't get, I know this sounds terrible, but if they don't give me the comp ticket, it's just not in my current budget to go to Generation Beauty. So I'm not going, which stinks, and it's my fault because I assumed, and I shouldn't have assumed. So we'll see. I was really sad about it though. So I love Generation Beauty and I go all the time, but you know, I understand that they need to give tickets to other people. They can't just invite the same people every single time. You know, they have to give chances to other people to go to all of the events and all of this, and I get it. I totally get it. But I'm still sad. I'm still allowed to be sad about it. Yeah. So, I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I'm good. But it's possible that I could still go because I did get an email from someone from Ipsy that I might still be invited. So I will let you know if anything changes if you're planning to go to New York. You know, yeah. All right, let's move on because I still have a whole nother tag left to do. Scarves or hats? I don't know how to use scarves. I've tried. Scarves look weird on me. I have trouble coordinating with scarves, so definitely hats. It's much easier. Studs or dangly earrings, it just depends on what I'm wearing. Honestly, that one's a split for me. I don't know, I guess if I had to pick, I would say dangly just because they're more interesting. Kitten Paw Aesthetics wants to know what events I'm going to this year or next. Definitely plans to go to IMATS in New York again when that comes back up. But beyond that, I don't know. How much... Oh no, it's okay, Laura. She says, "How much are the tickets? Can we help you?" I mean, I think it's also too that beyond the money issue of it, it's also that I wouldn't be able to go to any of the events. So they have like Creator Day and the cocktail party and stuff, and those are kind of my favorite things. I like Gen Beauty because I get to meet like subscribers and things. So that's like one part that's really big, but the other really big part is the cocktail party and the Creator Day. Which I wouldn't be invited to if I purchased my tickets, and that's a big piece. So without those invites, it's kind of not worth it. It's not even like, because I know you get the swag bag at the cocktail party, but at this point, I mean, I'm giving away so much stuff. I don't need the big swag bag. Like, it's really not about that. It's about going to go hang out with my friends and, you know, meeting new people. You know, I've met so many awesome people at those events, and at the main event, you can't really mingle with those people because everybody's kind of off doing their own thing. So it's really the split between the two, and I should have mentioned that earlier, but I didn't want to talk about it too long. But yeah, it's not just about the money. It's about not getting the invites to the other special events too. But I do appreciate you trying to offer to help. That was really nice of you. And I try not to tap into you guys for help with financial stuff, because my husband does make, enough money to cover for lots of things. It's just we didn't budget for it. I could push it into the budget if I really wanted to. I could do it, but I don't think that that would be the best idea. You know what I mean? So it's more than just the money thing. Oh, Laura says we should still help you go. No, it's okay. I promise. It's okay. It's okay. Laura says the networking nights before is so important. Yeah, and I really love that stuff. All right, let's move on. So now we have necklaces or bracelets. Necklaces, bracelets I try to wear, but they annoy me because they go back and forth when I talk, because I'm kind of an expressive talker, and then they go like this, and they flop up and down, and it's like, whoa. So I don't like that. Heels or flats. I told you I have to wear flats. Cowboy boots or riding boots, neither. I can't wear it. Well, I guess it would probably be riding boots because they're flat. Jacket or hoodie. Hoodie if I can do it. I like hoodies. Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe, neither. Who is this made for? Not for me. Yeah, I can't go those places. I look weird in those clothes. Every once in a while I can get something cute at Forever 21, but not very often. Abercrombie or Hollister, really. How about we talk about, the Limited versus Ann Taylor? Or something, I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. Neither for Abercrombie or Hollister, absolutely neither. I can get something at Forever 21 every once in a while, but Abercrombie or Hollister, no. Neither. Saks Fifth Avenue or Nordstrom. Have you been into a Saks Fifth Avenue and looked at the price tags on those things? Like the discounted, we have like a discount Saks Fifth Avenue, and like the discounted shirts are like $75, And they're not even that cute, like the ones that I saw that were discounted, so definitely Nordstrom. I'm a huge Nordstrom Rack fan. Love me some Nordstrom Rack. Love me some Haute Look. Those are my favorites. I grew up without a lot. Like right now we're financially stable, but I grew up without a lot. So it like makes me cringe to spend more than $30 for a shirt. I'm like, ugh. Like I can't even. Even though I can technically do it, I can't do it. It seems like too much. And I love finding deals, I think that's something that gets ingrained in you, is that deal finding is just so fun. When you find something really cute that was really cheap, it just feels good. It feels great. Hair, curly or straight? If I had to pick, I'd say curly, just because of the way my hair is now. I'm getting my hair done today, by the way, though. So I'm just getting it colored all one color because I'm tired of having the two-tone hair. I've had two-tone hair for like 3 years, and I'm just done with it. I got it done October 3 years ago, and like when I was still teaching, and I'm done with it. So I'm gonna just get it done all one color. Nancy says Nordstrom and Kohl's. Sherry says TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Yes. Laura says don't forget to like this video. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I think the wavy or straight just really has to do with, I'm all over the place, really has to do with your own personal hair. Whatever is easy, Aspen. I am so with you on that. Bun or ponytail? I wish I could say bun. I've been doing the like cute little Laura Lee on the top of the head, like mama bun thing, whatever she calls it. But it hurts my head. It gives me a headache. It looks cute, but it hurts. So I did it like back here today because it doesn't hurt me when I do that. All right, I gotta zip through these because I want to do the other one, the other tag. The other tag's really good. All right, bobby pins or butterfly clips? Neither. Definitely neither. I don't use either. I don't need them. I don't use them. If I was better with hair, I'd probably use bobby pins, but I don't know that stuff. I don't do that. Lots of different opinions on the bun or ponytail. It looks like it's a nice split. Wearing down, yep. Holly says, I like the video. People don't do that enough. Oh my gosh, you guys do, like, it's so helpful when you hit the like button. Like, that really makes a difference in YouTube's algorithm. So it doesn't matter who you're watching. If you like the video, just hit that little button for the person you're watching, because it really does help. Every little bit. And it only takes a quick second. And not just for me, but for everybody. Hairspray or gel? Definitely hairspray. Gel and I do not get along well at all. Long or short? Long, light or dark? Both. I have both, but we're going to go dark. We're going to go dark. Side sweep bangs or full bangs? Side sweep bangs are so annoying. I tried to do that once, failed miserably. Full bangs. Not going full bangs today, though. No bangs for a while. Up or down? I usually wear my hair down unless it's hot or unless my hair is dirty. Right now, my hair is just not done, and people always comment on my hair if I don't do it, and it's in the video, and it's a mess. I get tons of comments, and I just didn't feel like dealing with the comments of, Jen, do your hair before you go on camera. I just didn't want to deal with it, so. Let me see if there's anything else going on in the chat. Devin says, hairspray medium, no bangs. Shannon says, bun. Gave me a headache at first, too. Yeah, I think it's just because my hair isn't trained to do that. I think when you do your hair a lot in one way, your hair kind of gets used to going that direction. So maybe I just need to suck it up and do it more often. All right, random ones. Rain or shine? Shine. Except for at night. I'll take some rain. Because I love the sound of rain when I'm trying to relax. Like I'm sitting on my couch and I'm editing and there's rain falling on the windows behind me. I love that. Summer or winter? I'm a summer person. Do not like the cold. I hate the cold. It makes me angry. When I'm cold, I get all, ugh. Okay, just don't talk to me when I'm cold. I hate being cold. Fall or spring? Spring. I'm a spring person. I love the spring. It's my favorite season. Chocolate or vanilla? Well, actually, you know what? I'm starting to like fall a little bit more because, like, I'm drinking my pumpkin spice. If Kristen Game watches this, I'm drinking my Green Mountain or whatever. Is it Green Mountain pumpkin spice that she told me to get last year? I still have some. So I'm using it. But I do like some of the fall stuff. I like when things start to change in the fall. But spring, when we come out of winter and we know the winter is over, just makes me so happy. Chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. No doubt about it, chocolate. East Coast or West Coast? East Coast. I'm an East Coast girl forever. Forever and ever and ever. I'm an East Coast girl. I love the Baltimore area. I grew up in the D.C. area, and I don't like the D.C. area for lots of reasons. I find the people to be nicer in the Baltimore area. I like that there's less traffic in the Baltimore area. I like the harbor. The inner harbor is beautiful. The police officers are sometimes not so nice in the worst parts of Baltimore because they have a lot going on. That's a whole nother issue that I could talk about, and I won't, because last time I made a video about it, I got a lot of hate and lots of unsubscribes. My neighbor is a police officer, and he's a wonderful, wonderful man, and I know he does a fantastic job, but I've met some really, you know, just like anything, there's people that are good and bad in everything. But the Baltimore Police Department the Baltimore City Police Department is known for not being very kind and not being very fair. So that breaks my heart about Baltimore, where I like the DC police officers that I've come in contact with better than some of the Baltimore police officers I've come in contact with. That's the only thing I don't like about Baltimore. But East Coast, all the way, Baltimore, all the way has my heart. I love this area so much. Love it so much. So again, no hate against police officers. This is a live chat. I'm speaking off the top of my head. Most police officers are wonderful people, but I've met some really horrible ones as well. Just like in any profession. When I was teaching, there were good teachers and bad teachers. Same thing. All right, so let's move on to tag number 2. We've got 20 minutes for tag number 2, 22 minutes, and this is called the 7 Deadly Sins of Beauty. So first one is greed, and the question that goes with it is, what is your most inexpensive beauty item, and then what is your most expensive? So I picked my favorite inexpensive beauty item because I have a lot of things, well, quite a few things that are $1. But this is my favorite thing that's $1. This is the LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow with Brush. This is specifically in the shade Sunshine. If you ever come across this and you are at all attracted to this, I highly recommend picking this up. I do recommend you use at least a primer, if not glitter glue with it, or else it does have fallout. But this is amazing. It is, let me swatch it for you, because it is on another level. When I met Tati for the first time, I was wearing this on my eyes. She's like, oh my gosh, what is on your eyes? And I told her what it was. She was like, oh my gosh. I was hoping she'd do a WTF on it, but she didn't. All right, I just patted some out. Are you kidding me? $1. $1. This is one of my favorite golds that I own. So highly, 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 highly recommend that. Most expensive thing that I own was actually a gift from my friend Nancy. She had gotten this in her Beautylish Lucky bag, and she already owned it, so she sent the new one to me. This is the Natasha Denona Green Brown Eyeshadow Palette. I think this is like a $200 and some eyeshadow palette. People ask me all the time, is it worth it? I don't think any eyeshadow palette will ever be worth $200 and some to me, ever. Ever. I don't care how many grams of product it has. I don't care how amazing it is. I don't think eyeshadow should ever cost that much. Ever. Ever. That's my opinion. If you feel differently, feel free to feel differently. It's okay. Differences make the world go round. But is it a really good eyeshadow palette? Yes, absolutely. Am I very thankful to have it? Absolutely. Was it worth would I pay $200 some for this? No, I wouldn't pay $200 some. If it went on my eyes, did a dance, and then popped off and told me I was beautiful, I still wouldn't spend $200 and some on an eyeshadow palette. There's no way. Wouldn't happen. But I do like it. I would say if you are in the market for a very expensive eyeshadow palette, I do recommend it. All right, Ray Dove says, my favorite cheapest item would be my Ulta charcoal swabs, and my favorite inexpensive items are my Viseart palettes. Michelle says, most expensive is my skincare. Skincare can get really expensive. Christine says, I really want to try Viseart. I've been enjoying my Viseart palettes very much. The 98-cent eyeshadow hot pots from Coastal Scents, Monique says, absolutely, they are very, very good. I agree, 100%. Amanda Lawrence is here. Good morning, my friends. I sent you a picture of my dinner on Instagram. Did you get that? Did you get my Instagram dinner, Amanda? we trade photos of our dinners. Deirdre says, I think if it danced and complimented me, I think it would be worth it. Well, maybe. I was just being silly. All right, next up we have Wrath. And Wrath says, what beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship with? All right, I got two. First one is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, because I do love this, but I find it very difficult to work with, and then it goes on so opaque, and I don't really like that look on me. I don't like it to be just like block brows. I feel like that looks really, really weird on me, so I have to just be really careful with it, but it lasts all day long. It's a really nice product, but I don't like that I have trouble like getting it to be exactly where I want it to be. I find it to be a difficult product to work with, but I do love the way it looks when I'm done. The second one is the Dose of Colors Ideal Duos. I want to love these, but I don't. I keep trying these, and they're so beautiful. What it is there's a base here. So it's almost like a MAC paint pot, but it's oilier than a MAC paint pot. And I think that's where they missed the ball on it, is they need to be more creamy and less oily. And then on the bottom, there's a loose glitter on the bottom. So what ends up happening is because it's not tacky enough, it's not sticky enough, it's not glitter gluey enough, the glitter doesn't stay, and it falls everywhere, and it doesn't stay where it's supposed to, at least for me. So this is one that's like, please be good. Just please be good, because you're so beautiful, but you're not. You're not good. And that makes me so sad, because it just came out with some limited edition ones, and I was tempted to buy them, and I was like, no, Jen, you don't like them. Don't buy them. You don't like them. Let me see what the collective brain is saying. Steph says, mascara and foundation. Mascara because now I have new glasses, and when I wear mascara, my long lashes hit my glasses every time I blink. Oh, poor baby. Your lashes are too long. Oh, my gosh. All right, Lee says, give me Brow and NYX Micro Pencil and Brow Wiz and, by ABH. Yes. Holly says, Sarah, I agree about the L'Oreal. You guys must be talking about brow pencils. Jamie says, I don't have any eyebrow products. I'm not sure what shade would work. I have naturally thin, light eyebrows. I think they're giving me recommendations instead of the Dip Brow. I love all those products, but this is my love-hate. Katie says, NARS tinted moisturizer lasted like an hour in Long Wood Gardens heat yesterday. Oh, no. Lynn says, is Modern Renaissance worth it? Yes. If you like the colors, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a fabulous palette. All right. Going on to Gluttony. What are your most delicious beauty products? Okay. This is one that makes no sense to me. I don't get it. I've talked about it so many times. I know you're probably really tired of hearing it. But this is the Tarte Clay Play palette. It's one of those things, like, have you ever met somebody and people are like, why do you like that person? I'm like, I don't know. I just really like them. I think they're just great. I don't know why I like them. I just like them. And people are like, I just don't get it. I don't get why you like this person so much, but you can't help it. It's in your soul. that you like this person. You don't know why. You have this like thing. It's like, I feel like I must have met the Tarte Clay Play in a previous life, because there's no reason why I should love it as much as I do. It smells like vanilla every time I open it. It smells so good. It just makes me happy in my heart. And it works really, really well. And it's definitely like, I think it was also because it caught me off guard because I don't typically like Tarte eyeshadow palettes. And this one works so well. It's so boring though. It's so boring. Why do I love you? I don't know. But I'd say it's delicious because it smells really good and it just makes me feel good. You know, like it just, I don't know why. How dumb is that? What kind of dumb palette is this that I love? I don't know why. And a lot of people are going to be mad at me about this one too. Is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I like the Stinky Peach palette. I do. I think it smells amazing. I know some people think it's the Stinky Peach palette, but I don't like it. I like the way it works. I like the way it smells. I think it's different than other things that Too Faced has come out with. You know, I like this palette. And it smells good for me. Kimberly's not going to be happy with me. My friend Kimberly Clark is not going to be happy with me. But she doesn't like the Stinky Peach palette, but I do. Alright, other palettes that just give me the, oh, I love you, delicious, are my palettes that are like my collecting palettes. The ones that I just, oh my gosh, I just love them. Okay, so the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette by Urban Decay. Oh no, I dropped one. No! Okay, Alice Through the Looking Glass by Urban Decay. This is another one that I just find delicious in that just makes me so happy. I did a tutorial on this and it's one of my favorite looks I've ever created because it was, I feel like it was beyond my skill level how that thing came out. In the video I did about this, I look back on it and it's like, I did that. I love this palette. I love that palette. Of course it was limited edition. The Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. I love this. I love this. I love the blush palette that's in there. It just, when I think of something like Lust, is this Lust? Which one are we doing? I lost my paper. This one was Gluttony. Like, I just want to eat these things. Yeah, and I love them. I lust after them, too. The blush palette was amazing. If you can ever find these, especially the blush palette, fabulous. And then this one, oh, the Beauty and the Beast palette by Lorac. Kind of a boring shade selection, but I love this. For whatever reason, they just make me happy. They give me joy, you know? April says, ABH Modern Renaissance palette is gorgeous. It makes me happy. Yeah, absolutely. Taylor says, love Alice, so different and fun. Completely agree. I'm waiting for Urban Decay to come out with something else like that. It's been a while since Urban Decay has come out with something like, you know, the Vice palettes and the Alice palette and things like that. Julie agrees on all three. Lynn says, I bought the Alice and Pirates palettes because of you. I hope you love them, Lynn, because I love them. Ginger says, Besame Snow White collection, I want it. I need to look into that. People keep telling me about it, and I haven't looked into it. Oops247 says, love my peach palette. I can just look and smell it forever. I know if they would even come out with a strawberry palette, I would totally lose my mind. Girlfriend, me and you both, man. I am like, I'm going to lose it when the strawberry stuff comes out. I'm thinking the strawberry stuff, this is my prediction, is going to be coming out next spring. You know, like coming out like that spring pop, like after the drugstore pop in January, February, we're going to start, well, we'll start seeing the sneak peeks of it in like the holiday season or like right after the holiday season, and then it'll pop off in like March or April. That's my prediction on the Too Faced strawberry. I think they're developing it now. That's my thought. You never know with Too Faced, but that's my thought. All right, next up, because we only have 10 minutes left. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of battery. That is not good. It's my charger's all the way downstairs. Okay, Sloth. What beauty product do you neglect due to laziness? And neglecting due to laziness, lip liner. Number one is lip liner. I am very lazy when it comes to lip liner. Like, I have to consciously make a choice to use lip liner, and most of the time what ends up happening is I'll put on like a dark lipstick. I'll realize I need a lip liner. I'll have to take it off, put on the lip liner, and then reapply the lipstick because I always forget. I wore neutral lipsticks for so long that I didn't really need a lip liner. At least I didn't feel like I needed a lip liner. And then now that I'm wearing some darker colors, I forget that I kind of should be wearing a lip liner sometimes. So lip liner definitely, and then finishing powder, I just forget sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm done, and then I leave. You know, and you guys know I don't like setting sprays. I can't even with the setting sprays. Cannot even. Julie says lip products in general. Taylor says brows. Katie says I neglect eyeliner. Alyssa, lip liner. Aspen, my beauty sponge, again, lazy about the wetting it. Yeah, absolutely. Natalie says I never use eyeliner. Celtic, I thought that said Celtic Furby because my contacts are going crazy. I don't think it says Celtic Furby though. She says bronzer. Devin, OMG, strawberry, really? I know, right? There's a sneak on Jared Blandino's Instagram. You'll see like a strawberry, almost looks like a strawberry champagne drink. And it says, I think a new collection's coming, something like that. Yeah, or I see a collection's being born, something like that. Yeah, lip liner, eyeliner, contour, lip liner. Yeah, Felicia's like, all that. All that. Tish says bronzer and highlighter, and Steph says lip liner. All right. Pride. What beauty product gives you the most confidence? And I thought about this, and I tried to think about this. What beauty product gives me the most confidence? And I honestly, I don't think it's one particular beauty product that gives me confidence. I think it's when a whole look comes together. When I'm done, and I look and I go, man, I did a good job there, that looks pretty good. I think I did all right, I think that's when I feel that confidence. It's not really one particular product. And I don't know, I'm the kind of person that I don't really, I worked really, really hard on my self-confidence. I've worked long and hard on my self-confidence. I've gone through periods of time in my life where I was not happy with who I was. Oh my gosh, I was a mess. I was a hot mess for a long time. And it took me a while to find myself. And, and I think because of that, I don't allow myself to let makeup give me confidence. You know what I mean? I kind of cut it off and go, no. This is not where you should be getting your confidence from. I kind of stop myself mentally because I had this whole period of time where I was so broken. And I feel like it's great that we wear makeup to give us confidence, but I don't feel like, for me personally, that's something that I want to rely on for confidence. I think just knowing that I'm a good person, I think that's where I try to draw my confidence from, is just knowing that I care about people and that I will go out of my way to help somebody, and I don't expect anything in return, and I feel like that makes me feel good about who I am as a person, that I want to contribute to the world, I want to help people, so it's not even really, a lot of my helping people and things that I do is self-serving, and that it gives me help, it makes me feel good about myself, and in the end, it's kind of about me wanting to help people because it makes me feel good about who I am, if that makes sense. So the makeup thing is kind of on top of that. It's kind of like I'm giving myself therapy right now, can you tell? The makeup thing is just kind of an added on, fun thing. You know what I mean? It's more fun. It doesn't really give me something inside. It's more external add-on, like frosting. Cake is good. Cake is delicious. But if it's got frosting, we're on another level here. And that's the way I feel about makeup, That's just me. I don't know. Sometimes I just go off at the mouth in live chat, and I'm hoping that I won't be misinterpreted. So hopefully you guys get where I'm coming from. Yeah, I don't know. Moving on. Okay, the next one is really weird. It's lust. And it says, what attributes do you find most attractive in the opposite sex? What? Where does that even come from? So if I had to answer that question, I would say, relaxed is really important to me. When I'm around people and they're too high strung and they have too much energy and they're too it stresses me out. Gives me anxiety when people are, I know I talk fast, when people go, and they're really intense and they're like this, it's it's exhausting for me. It's exhausting for me. So somebody that's very relaxed and can have a conversation, like my husband, we just sit and we have conversations about things and deep thoughts about things and life and all of that. I find that very attractive in people in general, not just the opposite sex, but in people in general, that I can have a conversation about something other than something very surface. You know what I mean? And really get into the nitty gritty of things. Yeah, and humor. Humor, Holly says. Yeah, absolutely. Deirdre says confident yet humble. Holly says, oh, not physical. Wait, what are you talking about? Elise says sense of humor is a must. Absolutely. Somebody that's too serious, forget it. You got to be able to joke. My husband is a little bit, my husband's a little bit inappropriate sometimes. He takes the humor a little far, and he thinks he's funny. And it's like, okay, that you took that over the line a little bit, babe. But I don't care. I've learned to live with it. I love him so much. Rhonda says humor by far. Yes. Dreama says, hi, Jen, I made it. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Dreama. So happy you're here. All right, what I wanted to change this lust one to, we only have 5 minutes left, is the products that I'm lusting after right now, which is kind of like, we'll combine it with envy, because envy says, what items would you most likely to receive as a gift? There's certain things that I'm looking at that I'm kind of lusting after, that I am like the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, I'm looking at them like I gotta wipe the drool away. Like, I'm so curious what her eyeshadow formula is going to be like that. I mean, I know she's come out with, like, different eye products and stuff, but she hasn't come out with pressed eyeshadow palettes like this before, so I'm really lusting after those, and that would be awesome. The new Too Faced foundation I'm really interested in, the peach one. I want to try that one out, but other than that, there's nothing that I'm really, like, dying over. I thought about getting the, believe it or not, the Pure My Little Pony palette. But I don't know, there's something about it, like the fact that it's My Little Pony, why is it turning me off so bad? You know, like the Trolls, I didn't get the Trolls, I slept on the Trolls, and people said it was amazing. And then now the My Little Pony's coming out, and it's like, there's just something about it, it's like, I can't bring myself to get it. Even though it looks really pretty, just because it's My Little Pony, I don't want it. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. You know, because it shouldn't be about what the label is on the outside, it should be whether I'm attracted to the color scheme, which I am. I don't know. The volume went down more instead. I don't know what happened. Oh gosh, we got a spammer. Kick the spammer out. Come on, wenches. Kick out that spammer. Can I kick out the spammer? Did you guys kick the spammer yet? Oh, he's gone. Yay! Bye, spammer. Alicia says, a Viseart palettes, fat powder, and foundation. Yes. Becky says, after today, I'm lusting for the strawberry palette. Yes. Tara says she loves the live chats. Thank you so much. Lee says, I've always wanted the Tom Ford Soleil bronzer. All that stuff. All that, like, super high-end stuff. I always wonder if it's really that good. That's why I like Kathleen Lights, because she does a lot of reviews where she talks about whether high-end products are worth it or not, and I really appreciate that, because because just because there's a high price tag doesn't mean that it's good. Tati does, too. Steph Judo kicked him. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well done, Wrench Wenches. Well done. If you're not here in live chat, there's a little wrench next to the moderators for the chat. So, well done. Kathy says, My Little Pony rename if you want adults to buy it. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I have, sentimental attachment to My Little Pony, but I don't know, man. It's taken a little far, man. It's taken a little far. I don't know. Dream says strawberry. Dream was like, strawberry, what have I missed? Too Faced is coming out with a strawberry collection at some point. Yeah. Crazy's Beauty Review says, I want to try the Luminous Silk Foundation. Viseart Eye Palettes from Mary. Shauna says, who wouldn't fall in love with Kathleen? Kathleen is pretty fab. I did meet her once, but it was a very short conversation, and it didn't go beyond a very short conversation. V says, I'm sure you're at the end of stream, but I thought I'd drop on here. Oh, V Dreamcatcher in the house. Love you, girlfriend. If you don't know her channel, check out V Dreamcatcher. You'll really like her. Audrey, Emily Noel, too. Yes, another really great channel. Absolutely. Totally agree. Ashley, I want to see a fall spice collection. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pop off of here. My battery's about to die. It's at 9%, and I'm nervous it's just going to cut off. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. We're done with our 2 tags. If you have suggestions for the old school tags you'd like to do next week, I'd love to do these again next week. I believe next week is our last Sunday in the month. Let's check. It sure is. Let's do a 5 p.m. chat next Sunday. How about that? That'll be the plan. Definitely keep an eye out at the end of What's Been Makeup for next week for full confirmation of whether it's at 5 p.m. If I find out I can't do the 5 p.m., I will let you know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and on Snapchat. I probably won't put it on Instagram. I might do like an Instagram story. That's what we'll do. If for some reason I can't do 5 p.m. next week, I'll put it on Twitter. I'll put it in an Instagram story, and I'll put it on Snapchat. I'm Jen Loves Reviews everywhere. Snapchat, I might be Jen Love, Jenluv, instead of Jen Loves Reviews. I'm not sure. So check that. I'm back on Snapchat. I've been Snapchatting more lately. So follow me over there, and that way you'll know whether it's at 5 or not. But the plan will be for 5 p.m. next week. And yeah, again, leave your thoughts on what tags we should do next week. I'm thinking about, I had as a backup it's like a beauty guru tag about like being on YouTube and stuff. I had that as a backup, but I don't know. No, Twitter is Jen Loves Reviews. I'm on Twitter all the time. Twitter is my favorite right now, other than YouTube. So, Alicia said, wonderful chat today. Thank you, Alicia, and thank you for being here. Alicia's here almost every single week. Thank you, Alicia, for being here. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop off here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you for giveaway, hopefully on Tuesday, and then hopefully Subculture Palette review on Friday, and then What's for Makeup again on Sunday. So have a great week, and love to you, and I will see you in a video soon. Yeah. Bye.